95 Killer University. Beautiful Saturday morning, sun shining. See you, boy. Get it. W.J. Keenan High School, Columbia, South Carolina, where the principal is the great, when I say he's great, the great principal, Vondre Whaley. My cousin, by the way, the great principal, Vondre Whaley. Look, we early this morning, man. We talking about ideas and concepts. To all of my followers, all of my live people that follow 95 Killer University, education is important. Education is important. It's just about what they're teaching and what the children are learning. Now, a lot of times, the school doesn't teach you the things that I may share with you and maybe some of these other gurus may share with you. But I'm working very closely with some very educated people in the educational field so that we can implement something that's so dope. I promise you, it's so dope. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Christian brother, Mr. Haywood John. Shout out Mr. Haywood John. Had a dope conversation with Mr. John the other day, man. He's a great man of God. Not only is he a great man of God, he's a great encourager. Salute to him on his promotion. I believe that he's going to do great things. There's some good things in the working. What's up, Pandora Ruff? Yo, up at it early this morning. It ain't even 8 o'clock yet. You got to get your side hustle on. When I'm done with this side hustle, it's on to the next side hustle. Going to get the land equipment and knock out the postal services. Show you something. You got to be about your business. 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 Side hustle. God has given each and every one of us plenty of talents. Side hustles.
These signs in the air for son. Put his name on the street sign there where you from.
The Workflow Apparel, 95 Killer University. Listen, there's two main things that I'm going to always focus on. It's going to be your mindset and it's going to be your side hustle. Why? Because those two things to me are very prevalent. They're very important. God has given you all a gift. We all have gifts. And I'm not going to stay on here long because longer videos, y'all don't like to watch that long. But the key is this. You got to put God first in everything you're doing. Good morning, Blackbeard Daniel Sammons. God got to be first in everything you're doing. Why? Because God is the center of our being. He's the center of our life. We will not exist if it had not been for God and his son, Jesus Christ. One, out of the way. Creating your side hustle, creating your, or exercising your gifts that God has given you, putting yourself in a win-win position. Now, when God has allowed you to do those things, you know what you got to do? You got to give your 10%. You got to start tithing. A lot of you have not been successful, and a lot of you are struggling financially because you have not given back to God what God has allowed you the ability to do. You wake up every morning, you go to work, you pay your bills, or some of you don't pay your bills. God should get first, but a lot of times we're worrying about not having enough, and 10% of $500 is not $25. 10% is $50. If you give to God and not be concerned about those things, I promise you, he will multiply what you do not have. What's up, Jay Flower? What's up, bro? We up early this morning, 95 Killer University. God first. Seek God for your gift. Ask God to reveal to you, and you probably already know what it is. You know what you're good at. I don't care if it's cutting hair. I don't care if it's washing cars. I don't care. Listen, 95 Killer University is not about the biggest ideas in the world. We're working with us, the average person who works a job, right? So that's why I'm not talking about these hundreds of thousands, and you'll get there, right? But you have to start from somewhere. You gotta start from somewhere. It is the smallest seed that turns into the largest crop. Think about this. When a farmer goes to plant seeds, right? His crop is not already a big crop. The seed is a very, very, very little thing. The seed goes into the ground, and guess what it has to do first? It has to die first before it comes back alive and begin to manifest into the form that it has been originally designed to do. It's the same thing. Some of us has to die to self. We got to die to these toxic relationships. You got to die to these bad behaviors. You got to die to these bad vices and habits that you have. And when you come back alive, when you rebirth the new you should be better, stronger, wiser, smarter, intelligent. Your decision-making process should be way more sharper than what it is now. We got to get off the ball. We got to get off our butts. We got to get on our feet. And we got to do what we need to do. You feel me? You got to get a side hustle. I don't care what it is. And when you get that side hustle, you got to push it. There's nothing wrong with having a job. I tell you that all the time. I still have a job. I love my job. Oh, you see what it is. Every day, all day. 9 to 5 Killer University. That's all I know. To me, this is Gucci. To me, this is Louis. This is Fendi. This is Yves Saint Laurent. This is Alexander McQueen. Because guess what? The label don't do anything for me. It's only what it is because they tell us that's what it is. How you know that's real Gucci? Because you got it at the Gucci store? It's not about the clothes. It's not about the material things. It's about you. It's about your family. And it's about God first. I'm telling you, a lot of you have not survived or succeeded the way that you want to simply because you have not put God first. God has to be first in each and everything you do. I'm not going to be long this morning. It's your boy Mimi Green. Be safe this Memorial Day weekend. The boys in blue going to be out. So if you're drinking and doing whatever it is that you do because you're grown, make sure that you have a designated driver. Do not drink and drive. I'm telling you, they're already out here early this morning. I'm out and about on the road. W.J. Keenan High School, the principal. I'm getting ready to meet with the principal. It's early in the morning. Look, there's nobody here. I came to bring him that 9 to 5 Killer University. My cousin, the principal of W.J. Keenan High School, the dopest principal, the coolest principal. He's about it. W.J. Keenan High School, Principal Von Dre Whaley. If you're not following him, follow him. Shout out to all of my young black entrepreneurs out there. Shout out to my girl Carlette Davis up in Greenville with the 30 flavors. She's going to be doing her grand opening and taste test very soon. Check her out. Shout out to my girl Medisa Bell in Orangeburg, South Carolina. One of the dopest beauticians out there. My other homegirl, Latoya Adams. Check her out. Out there. Shout out to my cousin Sade Johnson. Shout out to Unique Smiles in Columbia, South Carolina. If you want to get your pearly whites, Unique Smiles. Shout out to Miracle Wash, my boy DJ. Miracle Wash comes up to your crib, clean your car, get it pearly. You know what I mean? Shout out to all and everybody that I left out. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all. Let's start supporting one another. Start supporting black businesses. Spending our money in our community. That's how you make a change. That's how you make an effect. Because you see with this voting stuff, and I'm not discouraging you to vote, but if you're voting for a local official and you do not go back and continue to chastise them when they don't do the things that they say they're going to do, then your voting was in vain. We're not holding the elected officials accountable in our community. They get in these positions, they get all of these benefits, and then they're out the door. You don't see them no more. They're not out in your street asking to put signs in your yard or coming to your church to give you their pitch. They're not doing that anymore. They get in the seat and that's it. It's your boy Mimi Green, the 9 to 5 Killer. This is the 9 to 5 Killer University. Good Saturday morning. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. I love you. If you do not have how to survive/succeed with a 9 to 5, DM me. I'll send you the direct link or go over to Amazon.com. We are live on Amazon.com. Hit me up. DM me if you want to get your 9 to 5 Killer University. V Workflow Apparel, LLC. It's your boy Mimi Green. Stay safe. Love y'all. Have a safe weekend. We're in the building. I got the Holy Ghost with me this morning. Holla at your boy.